in Vietnam. Loving it here. I am at my favorite coffee shop. Drinking me, it's almost gone, but some avocado coffee that is delicious. I love it here. I'm gonna give you green tea with every cup, and they keep refilling it, so it's pretty freaking awesome. So I am here trying to grow this channel. It has really been doing well, so I'm gonna try to do 2 hours a day, 2 to 4 hours a day. They recommend it, like two and a half to 4 hours a day. That's kind of a lot for me, but I've been trying to keep up with it, especially except for like 14 days straight. So I'm gonna try, y'all. I'm gonna try. So hopefully you guys got some questions for me. I just did a video. If you are new to my channel, I did a video about some questions that I was interviewing myself, which is kind of a cool concept. So I was asking myself some questions and answering them. So hopefully that's something you're into. They jamming. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm got bright colors on today, wearing this nice green. You could wear anything in this part of the world. I don't feel guilty. I got on look leggings with shorts. So look, leggings, and then I got on shorts. Let's see. See, now that is a flex. I wouldn't probably feel comfortable wearing that in America, but feel more than comfortable here in Vietnam. Ain't no fashion standard here. You can wear whatever you want, and I'm loving it because these are workout clothes. But I do work out. I walk, like I said, between 5 and 20 miles a day. It's a lot. So, and then before you know it, you're exploring, walking down the beach, and it's like freaking amazing. So I'm walking for like 2 hours. Hello, Dornar. I can't pronounce your name. I'm just gonna call you Edor. How's that? How are you? Greetings and good morning from Vietnam. Almost afternoon. It is 11:34 a.m. I am from Detroit, Michigan, America. What are you? Where are you from? Narcisse. Is that? Am I saying that wrong? Or Narcisse? Where are you from? Togo? Where is that? In Africa or something? Not familiar. Forgive me. I'm horrible. Okay, West Africa. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. I get a lot of love from Africa. Well, I am 60% Nigerian. I just like to point that out. So, oh, you are 31? Oh, I remember those days. Wow. My daughter will be 30. But thank you and welcome to my channel. Thank you for your support. If you're not a subscriber, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and watch me as I go throughout the world. Yeah, I am traveling throughout Asia currently, and I like to grow this channel. Eventually, the goal is for me to use this passive income to um, take my family traveling with me. I want to take my family with me. You know, I see people do that all the time, and I'm like, why can't I? Just because I'm a middle-aged woman? No, I don't. But you can find my channel on Messenger and get in touch with me that way. Same name, Bootsie UnThai'D, if you'd like to reach me. Oh, you have a family in America? Okay, where about? That's cool. I've got family in Africa. but not in where you're from. But I'm assuming Nigeria. I don't know any of them personally, but oh, your uncle and family. Okay, nice. And are they from native from your country and they moved to America? I am in this beautiful cafe in Da Nang, Vietnam, and it is my favorite coffee shop, and I love it. Have you ever traveled anywhere? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Especially in the middle of my life. I am 52 years old, so it's a blessing for people to still tell you you're beautiful at that age. Never travel. Oh, well, you should consider it. Even if it's in your country, maybe start traveling there. Yes, you can ask me a question, Carolyn. How are you? Where are you from? I think you were saying a question. Probably because my parents and grandparents, I would imagine. My DNA. That's cute. You should probably go onto my Facebook page, the same name, and leave me a message there. I don't usually give out my WhatsApp, especially on public social media like that. But if there's any questions you have, you can ask me, or you can leave a private message on my DM on Facebook. I'm from America, from Detroit, Michigan. What about you? Yes, I. You don't have a Facebook. Well, get one. It ain't hard. Just sign up. That way you can get in touch with people because they have on Messenger. You don't have to give people your phone number. It's a safe way to communicate. You don't have to give people your phone number. You can just give them your name, your handle, and then they can leave you messages like DM or Instagram. Do you have Instagram? It's the same name on Instagram too. I really should try it more to grow my Instagram. I don't. I hardly post on there. It's nice to meet you too. Thank you for your support. Oh, France. Wow, that's beautiful. Francois. Oui, oui. Hey, Lay Bay, what's going on? How are you? Thanks for coming on today. What you got going on? My Detroit sister. I remember. What up, though? I want married me. I don't know what you mean, but I'm already married. So, and you're only 31. You got a lot of years to catch up with me. You can find somebody your age. Oh, good, Carolyn. That's good. I'm glad you know how to speak English. It makes it better for me because that's the only language I know. Even though I travel the world, I just don't invest time in speaking a native language because I travel to too many. I mean, probably the most I know is Thai because my grandmother's Thai. So I know Sawadika, Kapkunka, things like that. So my family is Thai over there. So, but other than that, I don't really get into learning language. I'm doing great. I am doing great at the coffee shop. Yes, I do have a husband, Carolyn. Yep, for 30 years. Yep, I love it. I miss my husband too. It's hard to be a content creator traveling the world and not all the time am I able to be with my family. That's why I'm trying to grow this channel because I believe that I see a lot of people traveling with their family off of their passive income from social media, and I want to do that. I believe I can. What y'all think? Um, yeah, he lives in Detroit. Yep. What's my favorite country? I don't know if I have a favorite one. I have the one where I love the most, and that's America. I know that's boring, but all my friends and family are there. Even though it has all the crime and stuff, there's nothing like it. So I would have to say my favorite country is America, but to travel, I would probably say Thailand because I have family there too. But I do love Israel. Israel was beautiful. Aw, one day you may see me. You never know how the universe works. America, Canada, and Germany. Yeah, Canada's really nice too. Actually, my niece is moving to Canada in a couple of years. So I'll be visiting a lot. She's moving to Toronto, which is a big city too. And I love that for her. That would be somewhere I would consider living as well, Canada. Maybe like more uh, close to Quebec or something like that. Haven't been to Germany, but I hear it's beautiful. Oh, you do? That live in Canada, family. You got everybody in your family. What? Babyface, your cousin, and oh, that's sweet. And my friends, because you play basketball. My friend, he used to play overseas, and he played a lot in Canada. He would compete against them a lot when he was playing pro ball overseas. So that's so I could see you probably having family over there. It's crazy that I remember that. I do have kind of a weird memory, you know, especially I'm just a people person, so and I worked in for the archdiocese for many years, and I actually worked as an end of life midwife. So, when you work in a religious sector and you help people with every aspect of life, from when they're born until they die, it gives you a different perspective on life, and you learn to appreciate people and things a lot more because you don't know how long you have with those people. So I try to hold on to that aspect of my life because I've talked to people during COVID. When COVID was going on, that's when I stopped working for the cemetery because it was too hard. But I remember a man came in and he had to lay his wife to rest because she passed from COVID. And then about 6 weeks later, he wound up passing. So I established a rapport with him, helping him get through his wife's passing, and then he passed from COVID. So that was just a trying time. So, but yeah, it's a beautiful thing to live life to the fullest and appreciate people in the moment. Oh, yeah. But she died during COVID season. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's when I worked at the cemetery when people couldn't attend because of COVID. So they had like, even in cemetery, we'd have to do the burial rites, and then they were free to come after the people were interred into to the ground. Yeah. Hey, the guy, what's going on? I am blessed here at my favorite coffee shop here in Da Nang. You have her ashes. Well, make sure that you have a will and you have a, because a lot of times, me working for the archdiocese, they would, when people died or passed on, they would have the remains were left in the house, and they didn't have any instruction as to what to do with those remains, like maybe a columbarium or something like that, and they would just drop them off at the cemetery, and we had to properly put them into a um, columbarium or a niche, as we call them. So make sure you have plans for your grandmother after you pass. That's in your arrangements. That is some advice I always give people. The chair look like you fall asleep. Oh, this is like a Christmas decoration thing in the background, like a bow. And then this is a bench. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like a little bench, and I got my stuff on here. See, and I got these pillows I'm sitting on. But this is the restaurant, the coffee shop, and it's beautiful. Hold on, I got my thing on this. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. There we go. All right, I got my on this gimbal. Oh my God, the guy! It is the best coffee in the freaking world. I'm not even really a coffee drinker in America, but I drink coffee like I would say at least 5 days out of the week. And I had avocado coffee today, and it was so good. It's my first time trying it, and as you can see, it's gone. And you know, I told you they give you green tea with every time you get coffee, and they keep filling it up. You love coffee? Yeah, didn't really appreciate it in America, but it's so good here. Like this is like second in command in the world when it comes to coffee. Like I think Brazil is top, number one in the world when it comes to coffee, and then it's Vietnam. And I see why. I mean, it's like no other. There's coffee shops everywhere. Oh, Starbucks is weak. It is. This is the strongest coffee in the world. Um, I think that this coffee, if somebody was an alcoholic, it could stop you from drinking because it's strong. Very strong coffee. They have different types of coffee here. They got coconut coffee. They got avocado coffee. They got so many salted coffee. There's so many different styles of coffee that it is amazing. And it just gives you a different perspective. Like coffee kind of is like a meal to me. I know that's weird, but Starbucks could never. It's not even real, I don't think. And then how much like for this big old it was all the way to the top. It was less than $2 USD. So for a big size like that from Starbucks, it would have been like $7. You know, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I am here. It is the best thing. I'm telling you, I love it. I love it here. And then I walk a lot. So it gives me, even if it's like that fake caffeine energy, it helps me walk like 10, 20 miles a day. I'll be walking down the beach because I'm going to go to the beach later. So if you guys, matter of fact, let me see if I can charge my phone because it's like, let's see here. Let's see if I can. I need something to put it on. If I can, I'm trying to prop my charge thing up so I can charge my phone. There we go. Okay. I had to charge my phone before I go. Mm. Oh yeah, it's 11:50. Yeah, so I'm gonna walk on the beach today. And if you guys are up, I can show you the beach here. It is beautiful, absolutely amazing, breathtaking views. Um, the water is amazing. I just love it. I love it. That's the only thing is that when I'm up, everybody in America is asleep. So it's the opposite time. Like I wish I could get up in the middle of the night and talk to you guys when it's day for you. Like I could get, I'll do lives like 8 o'clock p.m., which is 8 a.m. for you guys. But I really can't. I ain't gonna be up no later than like maybe 11. So that's like breakfast time for you guys. So, but I try to hang. I usually call my husband. He's an early bird too. So my husband go to bed like 9:30. Yeah, I realize we older, middle-aged people, so we don't be hanging like that. So I try to talk to him. I talk to him really early in the morning, so like about 5:30 in the morning to maybe like 6:30. We talk every morning and kind of, talk about what we're planning to do for our day and stuff. Oh, you went to bed at 7 a.m.? Well, if you were oh, that's probably because it was New Year's, right? And you probably hung out late. So yeah, New Year's is a different time for everybody. So I went to bed at because I wanted to stay up to say Happy New Year to my husband, which it was 12 noon for him. It was 12 midnight for me. So, and then I wanted to get up. I make sure I said Happy New Year in America for him during the countdown. So we had to do two countdowns together. So that was tough. So I took a couple of naps. Me too, the guy. I don't be staying. You know what? This is the first New Year's Eve that I was not home with my husband. So we did our little virtual kiss and talked for a few minutes and then we was but you know what I missed? Like New Year's Rockin' Eve, like Ryan Seacrest. I didn't get to see that this year. And I usually, watch that, but because they don't do it here and I didn't have the local channels I have in America. I wasn't able to do that. But I've been catching up on a lot of old movies, like a lot of Robert De Niro movies, a lot of Robin Williams. He's one of my favorite. I loved him ever since Mork and Mindy. So may he rest in peace. He was one of my favorite actors and comedians. So I was watching a couple of his movies, like The Awakening and Goodwill Hunting and things like that. It's just amazing. But yeah, so that's what I'm catching up on. Watching that kind of reminds me of home. Watching like You Got Mail and stuff like that. And any recommendations you guys have, let me know because I love old movies. Yeah, he was a gem. I just I miss him. Like he was amazing. He was a comedian. He was an actor. He was just everything. And you never know because he was a person like me that's always smiling and a happy person. But you never know how people really feel. And that's what I think about him. And I'm like, he never seemed depressed or anything, but you never know what people are going through. So, it was such a loss. I took that really hard when he passed away. Yeah, I've watched you Good Morning Vietnam. Not since I've been here, but definitely will watch it. I did a video where I said that when I first got here in his voice. 'Cause he's my favorite. I was like, "Good morning, Vietnam." So that's funny you say that because I did do a video like that. That was my first video I did when I came here. So yeah, some of the most gifted are the most troubled. I agree. And I never know what he was thinking, but I think I said every time I saw him, he was smiling. And, I think our personalities are similar. But the thing is, I'm very open about like depression and stuff because I even suffer from traveler's depression. But you guys have helped me a lot with that. I was telling my husband too, like, you know, building this channel has helped me with that because it's hard, especially when you're not a single woman and you're traveling solo most of the time. Like I said, my husband meets me like every 90 days, and I'm really grateful for that. But he has to run a business and be able to support me and my family. So not always is he able to. And I get different family members along the way who join me on this journey, and I'm very appreciative of that. But it's very hard to travel and not be with your people that you love. Yeah, it's real. I love Jumanji too. Jumanji is a good movie. I mean, he's got so many. Like I was watching The Awakening the other day, and I hadn't watched that in so long, but that was really a good movie. I love Patch Adams. He had some really, really good money. Oh, don't forget Mrs. Doubtfire now. You got to do that. Hey, Levi, what's going on? Did you get my message on Messenger? I replied to you. You know what? I had to go through a lot to get that message too because I hadn't been on Messenger on that account in so long, and it wasn't. You can have the Messenger app and still have, and I have the Facebook app, so I had to set it up. I was determined, but I got it together, and hopefully you got my response. How are you? Are you working now? But yeah, homesickness is real. I'm telling you. I'm really, really having it now. I'm really feeling like it's hard. My husband kind of talks me through because he know that it's a good cause. You know, I'm working with an organization called Kingdom Nomads where we do random acts of kindness throughout Asia. So it's so much more purposeful in what I'm doing. So and I have to be reminded of that. I do a lot of volunteer work. I volunteer for a dog shelter. I volunteer for children. Um, and teach them English. So I do a lot of things that are meaningful and purposeful. So I try to remember that. Oh, you had that call today. That's okay. You know, we gotta live our life. Yes, I believe so. And no, I am off. Oh, you off into the fifth. That's a nice little vacation. Shout out to my boy Donnie in Detroit, my co-host on the podcast I do in Detroit called What Up Doe Podcast, and it's his birthday today. So shout out to Donnell William. Donnell Warren. I don't know what made me say William. Donnell Warren. He is 53 today, and we've been friends since we were 14 years old. What? The 27th? What kind of? Why? See, he go to Detroit public schools because that's a shame. Yeah, relaxation. Oh man, thinking of relaxation, if I see these, um, what do you call it? Massage parlors here is the bomb. They the best. I got my hair washed for 75 minutes. I've never had that. And I brought my own products though because I don't think they have nothing. It was stuff for kinky hair or black hair, 4C, 4B hair, and they massaged me. And I laid back in this thing. They had this little. I did a video, so I'm gonna come out with that video eventually. I got so many videos to edit. It's been kind of hard. You have family in Detroit? That's what's up. Tell them, next time you talk to them, say, "What up, though?" Because that's our saying in Detroit. If you know them, then you know that's our saying. That's like patent for Detroit. What up, though? Ain't that right, Lay Bay? Lay Bay from Detroit. The Detroit area is called something near the airport. Oh, you mean like Romulus? The airport is in Romulus. Oh, you know what up, though? Yeah. Hey Levi, if this content creation thing don't work, I might need you to help me get a job at Lockheed Martin. I used to work there a long time ago, but maybe, I just want, I think that I love content creation, but I need something to do. So I was thinking, well, I would like a job where I could be vested in. I got like about 20 more years in me to work, something with some good benefits. So I don't know how much pool you got there, but that'd be cool. I need like a career job, something where I could get some benefits and 401k. Like I said, I love content creation. It takes a long time to build these channels, and there's such a long range of how much you make. Like I can make anywhere from $500 a month on a channel to 10,000. $500 to 10,000. That's a big range. So it's not consistent. That's why I use it as passive income. I'm serious, Levi. You laughing? Hey, Mary Ann. Mary Ann. I don't understand what you mean. Add OPK, toss 38 cents. I don't know what that means. You said it's AI backed. I don't know. My master's is in human resources and business finance. And I graduated from college when I was 22 years old. So, and I never worked in any of those industries. So I think I just got like, a master's on paper, but you know how that is. I don't understand what you mean, Miriam. I'm sorry. I think the translation is not going through. Oh, thank you. I am 52. So add 30 years to that number. But I credit that, I believe, to being a good person, being more selfless, caring. Um, I take very good care of myself. I, you know, care about myself and others. And I think that that is why God has blessed me with youthfulness. And then I kind of grew up with my kids too. That helped me as well. Yeah, it is. It's good to have a piece of paper. Yeah, I graduated. I went to college. Actually, I graduated from high school early, and I went to college right when I turned 17, and I graduated when I was 22. So I went straight through and got my master's. And I'm glad I kind of did when I was young. Thank you, Levi. Yeah. So that's what I said. I would like something else. Maybe a job, because one thing about a job, and I've worked for over 35 years of my life, is that those benefits, when you have your own business and you're a business owner. My husband has owned his business for 40 years, and I'm gonna tell you, I've been the one to work jobs for other people, and I really just worked for the insurance benefits because it's so expensive. It's like what we pay for in insurance. My salary covered that, and I had a little more money. You see what I'm saying? So now we have to pay out of pocket for those things because he's a business owner. Thank God we don't have children to worry about, and my kids, they have their own jobs and they get their own insurance now. Cause man, but paying $2,500 a month for insurance is not fun, and we're not. Neither one of us are eligible for like Medicare or anything. Yeah, that's a long time. 40 years. He'll be 60, my husband, and he started his business when he was 20 years old. Come on now, Harvard grad. No, that is not cool. Are you serious? And you was class in 1992 and you talking to somebody like that and you ain't never talked to me? That's horrible. I see my cousin Justin, if he was here, he's my moderator. He would have definitely got rid of him. I don't know. You know what? I'm sure that it's not as expensive as it would be because it kind of offsets, like even when I worked, I may have paid for my family plan. I think I might may have paid $500 USD a month, but now I pay like $2,500 a month. So what I'm saying is that I could have got that $2,000 in my salary. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Levi. I accept that and I receive it. I do. Oh, that's what you get. Okay. But at least you getting some money back. You ain't just paying $2,500. Even if you getting, it's like almost better to just like work for insurance. That's why, I'm thinking, when I come back home to the US, I'm gonna get another job, just for the insurance costs. I can give somebody 8 hours and I made a good salary when I was working, and so I gave that up and the benefits too. So, I still contribute to my 401k and things like that, but yeah, I mean, it's like I'm paying now instead of receiving. I just feel that. So, I like having both. I love the benefit of my husband being a business owner. We benefit from that financially, but I benefited from helping the family with the insurance because I always carried them on my insurance. I believe that too, Levi. I do. But I do want a job, so let me know if Lockheed is hiring or you got my information. I'm, trying to, like I said, I've got a vast amount of experience. I got even experience in content creation, UGC. I've got lots of years of experience in different industries. I was in sales for 25 years. I've done everything. So definitely cool. About around 500. That ain't bad though, the guy. 500 for you and two kids. Yes, that's how much I was paying. That's how much I was paying. Well, it was 500 for me, my husband, and just my baby because he's 19 now. But this is when he was still a teenager. Freeway rail, you just want to drive a motorboat. Where you from? Freeway. Peggy's Peggy's? No, I can't say that I do. Are they actually from the city of Detroit or just like the Detroit area? You know? Freeway, where you from? Are they playing? This is Whitney Houston. I will always love you. Or Dolly Parton. She was the original. Yeah, Detroit is crazy with the driving. That's for sure. I don't miss that. And that's another thing I don't miss driving. Because everywhere I go, I either walk or I take a grab that's very inexpensive. And I get chauffeured around, which I love. Oh, that's your mom's side? Okay. No, I don't know. I haven't heard of that name. That's a very different kind of name. So, yeah, okay. So my mom's family is from Montgomery, Alabama. Yeah, yeah. I make sure I keep insurance. It's expensive. So that's why I'm trying to grow this channel to help me pay for insurance and for my family to travel with me. Originally in Haiti. Oh, that's nice. Haitian. Never been to Haiti. Hey, Jane. Is it Janelle? Janelle? How are you? Welcome to the channel. Make sure everybody subscribe too. I'm trying to get my numbers up. Oh, the name is from Haiti. What are you sorry about? I'm sorry. What did you say? Oh, yeah, I've been to DC before. Yes. I've been to probably 35 of the 50 states. So I've been around America pretty much. I believe in that. I believe that you should travel in your own country. And America is absolutely beautiful. You know, in the state I'm in, Michigan, there's a lot of places to go that I haven't been, you know. And you know what? Levi, you probably know about this. There's a lot of sundown towns still in Michigan. You know about sundown towns. Tell me if you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. If not, I'll elaborate. But if you don't, I'll just. So you gotta be careful. The guy said, I'm aware. Yeah. So, you know, you just have to be careful where you go. They are? Wow. And that's crazy to me that that still exists. And you're about, what is that? In Georgia. Lanier? Yeah, I hear about that a lot with the underground city, and it was like a town full of black people, and now it's no more. Everything's underground, and that's crazy to me. Oh, Fairfax, is that considered like sundown? When I hear about stuff like that, it just is like, really? And we living in 2025? Like people still like that. But you know what? People are more outspoken about it now than ever. Like just being open to saying whatever, and you know, regardless of how hurtful it is. Yeah, well, you don't know what's on the books. Still here. I'm doing something though. What do you mean I'm doing something though? Oh, you still here? Okay, that's what you're saying. I thought you was talking about the sundown towns. That's what. Yeah, but I was surprised. Like, you know, in Michigan we got an upper peninsula and a lower peninsula. So it's actually quicker for me to get to another state than it is the Upper Peninsula. So, like, say from my house, I can get to Ohio in like 45 minutes. I can get to Canada in like 45 minutes. And that's a different country. So I can get to another country and another state in like 45 minutes. But in the UP, it takes me like 10 hours. You see what I'm saying? So it's very far. Each other, dating each other, family members. It's different. Really? In Sacramento? See, I ain't really familiar with California. I've been, you know, to Anaheim. I've been to LA. I've been to Compton. Um, and I've been to like Disneyland. Oh, I'm sure Missouri, and I got family in Missouri, and I drove down there by myself too. So I ain't really think about it when I was driving. Um, but yeah, and Alabama, all of those places, you know. So you just it's a shame, but you gotta be careful, you know. You would think that we shouldn't have to deal with that in 2025, 2026. No, I'm sorry. Yep, Kansas City. Yep, yep. I got family in St. Joe, and Kansas City. I got family in Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas. So both of them. My wonderful Aunt Bertha lived to be 110 years old, and she was from Kansas City. She was from what do you call it? She was from St. Joe, Missouri. Juvenile, all from Southern California. Oh, I'm sure that taught you something. I'm telling you, when people are, I volunteer for incarcerated youth ministries. I'm a chaplain, and it's a volunteer organization, and I talk to troubled teens. And a lot of people, when you can catch them that early, that recidivism is really high, and people usually don't go back if you can get them young. And so I love talking to those young guys. And it was I worked for the male part, and it was a beautiful organization called Incarcerated Youth Ministries, IYM, and just wonderful. And they would talk to the young boys. So the fact that you were in trouble when you were younger probably saved you when you were an adult. I believe that. Wichita? Okay, that's Kansas, right? Yeah, a lot of my, um, even with Ancestry.com, when I took my test, it shows me like in America where my family is. A lot of them are in Kansas, a lot of them in Alabama. Oh, sorry, my thing went dead on me. Hold on. Okay. Oh my little, hold on. My stand is dying. I need to charge it. I think I got a backup though. You know, when you traveling, that's another thing. You need a plan A, B, C, D. Let's see what I got. Okay, hold on. While I'm looking for my plan B, if I got it, I got this little TikTok shop stand that's really cheap. Let's see this, but it comes in handy when you. Okay, there we go. All right, that'll work. It's a little lower than I would expect, but and so my little stand here, it's cute and everything, but you gotta charge it up, and I don't think I try to charge all my stuff up. Hold on. Let's see. I think I got another cord. Hold on. Only time I ran into. Let's see. Make sure you're not being loud so that people at the coffee shop not in your bed. Oh no, they ain't even think about me. But thank you. They actually have the music kind of loud here, and then there's nobody really standing next to me. And I do kind of use my inside voice. I definitely don't want to be rude. And then there's water running and all kind of stuff. I don't know if I showed y'all the hold on, I'm looking for another cord so I can plug up my Wi-Fi while I always got another cord, another um so I'm charging my battery pack while I'm charging. I'm sure I got one in here. Let's see. When you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. That's for sure. That's my motto. Look, I look forward. Never used it, so it comes in handy. That's why I keep all of these little cords. You never know when you're gonna need them. Yeah. See? And then I got my battery thing, and I got to plug in my Wi-Fi. See? So now I got all my stuff plugged up. So my battery pack, it covers as an adapter too. Let me show y'all. Yep, it was on. Sorry. Thank you. I must have hit it when I was trying to. Thank you. But no, okay, can you hear me now? Just want to make sure. Okay. Yeah, I think I pushed it when I was changing my thing. But that's another travel tip I got for you is you gotta make sure you got everything. I keep two phones because iPhones are more expensive over here. Look, that's my cute little dog, Bingo, my little beagle. Because phones are more expensive over here than they are in America. One of the few things that costs more because it's an American product. So make sure you bring a backup iPhone. And I carry everything with me. I keep my Meta glass case because this is the charger as well. So you want to make sure you bring your case because I make phone calls with my glasses. That way I don't have to use AirPods. So that's a good thing to invest in, Levi, if you want to travel. Um, got my good old handy DJI camera, my Osmo Pocket 3. This is a great vlogging camera, great for taking pictures horizontally and vertically. See? And you can switch it. So this is really good to have. You have phone glasses? Or do you have Meta glasses? Because it is a difference. Why you keep telling me that? Make sure I don't be loud. I'm not being loud. And it's very um, serene here. There's not a lot of people around me. Let me show, I'm going to try to show you my environment, but these people are not bothered by me at all. And I'm really talking in my inside voice. But the thing is that I have on Meta glasses. So maybe you can hear me louder because of my glasses. I'm wondering, am I sounding loud to you? And I don't really care about people being in my business. I'm talking to people that I don't know. So I'm not saying anything personal or anything, like that. But I don't know why you're saying that. That's why I guess I'm confused. Thank you. Because I just really don't seem like I'm talking loud. I'm kind of like in my own area. It's not a lot of people here. And if you could, I don't know if you can hear the background because I think the glasses might be noise canceling. So, but it's like music in the background. Can you hear the music? And then it's water, like rainforest, water dripping. Yeah, so it's a lot of other things going on. And, I don't tend to talk too loud, so nobody's complaining at all. Yeah, so it's beautiful here. And I love that because there's a lot of digital nomads. There's a lot of other people that are talking and having conversations too. Hey, Preppy, I hate that things didn't work out for you for your live. I fell asleep anyway. I'm horrible at night. I'm not a night person, but I would love to join you. You should be on live now. If you go on like 1 o'clock in the morning, actually, I heard, I don't know if this is true, if you go on live at like in the middle of the night, it helps you build, it got interrupted, but it helps you build your following, I heard. Thank you, Levi, I appreciate it. Good night to you. I'll be on tomorrow too, or what will be tomorrow for you. I'm trying to come on like 8 o'clock p.m., so that'll be like 8 in the morning. So if you're able to, I'll see you then. So Preppy, I don't know. Like they kick me out all the time. Like they just kick me out now, and I just resumed. So I get my whole time when I resume the live. So it's just something you got to deal with. Yes, 12:30. So I'll probably be back on like about 8:30. Yeah, it'll be 8:30 in the morning for you. 8:30 in the evening for me. Yeah, try to go in the middle of the night. Try to go like, probably like 1 o'clock, like the next 30 minutes. And then you'll get people that are up at night, and then they'll stick with you. So you won't be up. That's okay. Well, I'll see you around this time then. I'll try to do it a little later too. And since I'm trying to get these hours up, I'm trying to do 2 hours a day. I'm gonna be on several times. I think I'm gonna walk to the beach. If you guys are interested in walking to the beach with me, I would love that. Oh, you went to see your son? Does your son live in Chicago? Yeah, you will be though. I'm confident. I'm gonna get you here. That's the plan. So when you're ready, I can help you do an itinerary of like things that you want to do when you go like to Thailand and here in Vietnam. I can give you an itinerary, and I can help you book your travel because I'm a travel broker too. So I can send you a link to everything so you can book through me. It's the same price as it is through Expedia and Booking.com and Priceline, all of those places, Agoda. Oh, you in Washington, D.C. For some reason, I thought you were in Chicago. I'm sorry. jamming here with the little instrumental music. Can y'all hear that? It is so beautiful. It is. Where your friend at, Preppy? Aubrey. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I might have. I see so many people over here. That might have been one detail I switched up. Forgive me. Well, at least I got that right, Preppy. I knew her name. It's kind of hard, and I consider myself a good person that has a good memory, but when you're talking to a lot of people, yes, I'm collecting it for you, Levi, for sure. I will definitely help you. It's something that I really want other people to experience. Travel is it's a journey, and it can be very healing if you let it. My birthday is October 2nd. December 5th, okay. I got my cousin's birthday is December 4th, the day before yesterday. So you should plan on going for your birthday next year. Oh, yep, Libra scale. I'm pretty balanced. I am. My husband says that all the time. You're extremely organized, and I like things in order. I like things balanced. And my baby, his birthday is the day after mine, October 3rd. And he's very young and responsible. For sure. You got my information. Just contact me through Messenger when you're ready. I can start working on a plan for you, get you a package or whatever. I can even help you find good airline tickets, because I would say that the best way to travel here is slow, and definitely get a layover, because that kind of gives you um, the longer your flight, the longer time you get to be in another country for free. So like I had a layover in Japan, and I was there for like 4 hours. And so that's like being able to go there for free, you know? Okay, have a good night. Yep, and it's been an hour, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk to the beach in a minute. And if anybody wants to join me, it's probably about a 20-minute walk, and that way you can kind of see the streets of Vietnam. So I'll be back shortly. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.